As CCSD considers switching to a hybrid learning plan, for now, online learning will continue for thousands of students across the valley.
But how safe are your children on the internet? We spoke to a security expert to see what you should check for to make sure your online connection is secure. Online schooling is no longer a novelty. And while many of the glitches and surprise Zoom bombings of last spring have been fixed, experts say our children still face many threats. Anisha Collins is the mom of an elementary student learning remotely. She worries what her son is exposed to when she's not watching.
I already don't want my son on the iPad and computer a lot because it's like when we get on there, he's already on YouTube.
Laura Pipitone has 2 young children remote learning. She says some mornings she still has technology issues.
Especially on the iPads, which the younger kids get, like the Google Meet will freeze and I have to log out and log back in every session.
Laura says she's also afraid to leave her youngest one alone at the computer.
Parents are kind of expected to be in the room, so I feel like I'm doing kindergarten all over again.
But distractions aren't the biggest concern of kids spending most of their day online. Scammers and predators know that lots of kids are on their computers right now.
The number of threats continue to rise because kids are spending more time online. Then, you get things like Zoom bombing where suddenly there's someone in there screaming racial epithets or, someone less than fully clothed shows up in the video. It's difficult for parents to stay on top of this, but the bad guys, on the other hand, they'll learn what the cool thing is because they know that's where kids will be.
Security expert Dave Hatter of Intrust IT says parents should take 4 basic security steps. 1. Make sure your Wi-Fi router is not using the default password. 2. Update your PC and software, which patches holes hackers look for.
Installing the Windows updates, absolute must. But you got to make sure you're updating Zoom as well. You got to make sure you're updating the other software that you're using.
3. Instruct your children to watch for strangers on TikTok, Instagram, and other sites.
Warn your kids about this sort of thing. Tell them don't give out personal information to anyone you don't know.
And 4. Consider parental control software for younger children, like NetNanny. PC Mag also suggests Kaspersky Safe Kids or Norton Family Premier. Some of these will run your computer through a VPN to encrypt your data. Finally, make sure your school follows safe Zoom guidelines, such as the teacher being in the room first and guests invited in. That way, you avoid unwelcome surprises.
And that was our very own Dave Corvassier reporting there.